If we imagine that the technology industry is now experiencing one of the most tense and at the same time exciting periods of the past decades, it becomes obvious that the main battle is unfolding no longer around smartphones, laptops, or even electric vehicles, but around artificial intelligence and the devices that will be able to make this intelligence part of everyday human life. According to a number of insiders from the Asian technology industry, the Chinese company Xiaomi, known for its smartphones, smart homes, and ecosystem of devices, is now actively working on its own first physical AI device, which may become one of the most ambitious projects of the company in its entire history. Sources claim that inside the company, this project is considered a strategically important step that should allow Xiaomi not only to participate in the global artificial intelligence race, but also potentially to take a leading position in it. In recent years, technology giants have gradually begun to realize that the future of AI lies not only in software platforms or cloud services, but also in physical devices that can become a direct interface between humans and artificial intelligence. That is exactly why companies such as OpenAI are already preparing their own devices in which ChatGPT may receive a physical form, and Apple, according to rumors, is actively working on a new generation of AI devices that may radically change the familiar concept of the smartphone. And now, judging by insider information, Xiaomi has also decided not to stay aside from this race. According to preliminary data, the new project is being created inside the Xiaomi AI division and is supposed to become the company's first device completely built around artificial intelligence. The main idea of this device is to make AI not simply a function inside a smartphone or computer, but a separate independent product that will constantly stay near a person and perform the role of a next-generation intelligent assistant. Inside the company, this project is viewed as an attempt to rethink the very concept of interaction between humans and technology. Instead of constantly opening applications, entering commands, or searching for information manually, the user will simply be able to interact with the device directly, and artificial intelligence will understand the context, analyze the situation, and propose solutions almost instantly. Some sources claim that prototypes of the device are already undergoing internal testing and look quite unusual compared to familiar electronics. Unlike traditional smartphones or tablets, the new AI device from Xiaomi may have a completely different form. According to people familiar with the project, various design options are being considered, from a compact desktop device to a portable AI assistant that can be carried with you. The main goal is for the device to become a natural part of the user's life and to constantly stay near them, similar to a personal digital assistant. One of the key elements of the project is the integration of a new generation of AI models from Xiaomi, which are currently being actively developed inside the company. These models are expected to be capable not only of answering user questions, but also of understanding the surrounding environment, analyzing images, voice, the context of conversation, and even human behavior. As a result, the device will be able to perform functions that today are distributed among dozens of different applications and services. For example, the AI device will be able to control a smart home, assist with work, analyze schedules, remind about important events, search for information, translate speech in real time, and even help in decision-making. In essence, this is an attempt to create a universal AI interface for the entire Xiaomi ecosystem. And this is where the strategic aspect of this project becomes especially interesting. Today, Xiaomi already possesses a huge ecosystem of devices, from smartphones and televisions to robot vacuum cleaners, security cameras, smart lamps, electric scooters, and even cars. If the new AI device becomes the central element of this ecosystem, it will be able to control all devices simultaneously and turn into the real brain of the user's digital infrastructure. This means that a person will be able to interact with all their technology through a single AI interface. It will be enough simply to say a command or ask a question, and the system will automatically perform the necessary actions. That is why inside Xiaomi, this project is viewed not simply as a new gadget, but as the foundation of the company's future AI ecosystem. However, the situation on the market is developing so rapidly that Xiaomi has almost no time for mistakes. On one hand, the company has indeed managed to achieve impressive success in recent years, and in many areas has even surpassed some competitors, including Apple. This is especially noticeable in the smartphone and smart device markets. But on the other hand, competition in the field of artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly intense. South Korean technology companies are actively investing in the development of AI technologies. Apple is gradually accelerating its developments in this area, and Chinese giants such as Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent are also working on their own AI ecosystems. In such a situation, Xiaomi needs to present a product that will be able to stand out against the background of all these developments. That is why the new AI device must become not simply another smart device, but a real technological breakthrough. According to sources inside the company, many scenarios for using the future device are currently being considered. One of the most discussed options is the creation of an AI hub for the home that will be able to analyze user behavior and automatically adapt the operation of the entire ecosystem of devices. For example, the system will be able to turn on lighting, regulate temperature, start music, or remind about tasks depending on a person's habits. Another option assumes the creation of a portable AI assistant that can be taken with you. Such a device will be able to help during travel, translate speech, search for information about places around, analyze schedules, and even perform the functions of a personal assistant at work. At the same time, special attention is being paid to the integration of a voice interface, because voice interaction is considered one of the most natural ways of communicating with artificial intelligence. However, some insiders claim that Xiaomi may go even further and create a device that will combine several different functions at once. For example, the AI device may have built-in cameras and sensors that allow it to analyze the surrounding environment. This will allow the system to recognize objects, understand user actions, and even offer help in real time. Imagine a device that can suggest a recipe simply by seeing products in the kitchen, or help repair equipment by analyzing an image through the camera. These are exactly the kinds of possibilities that are actively being discussed today inside the technology industry. At the same time, it is important to understand that the exact characteristics of the future device still remain unknown. Xiaomi traditionally hides the details of its developments very carefully until official announcements. Nevertheless, many analysts are confident that the company is indeed making a serious bet on this project. Some experts even suggest that in the long term, such AI devices may become a new stage in the development of consumer electronics and gradually begin to compete with smartphones. Of course, this will not happen instantly, because smartphones have already become an integral part of the lives of billions of people. But if AI devices are able to offer a more convenient and natural way of interacting with technology, they may well change the familiar model of using digital devices.